Hey everybody, DeLong Shot Signatures here. This is episode 79 of my TTM returns. Got in 14 successes to start this week for 28 autographs, bring me to 1,311 on the year. Got a great mix of different sports and even a TV return to share with you all. I was told to keep an eye out for something that could be arriving for me today. So far, haven't seen that come in yet. If I do receive it later, I'll just include it with tomorrow's video, or it might just show up tomorrow. But won't say too much more on something that I don't have anything to share with that. So we'll start off here with a NASCAR Return. This is a hero card request sent to Petty GMS Racing. Received 4 signed and 1 unsigned hero card. Got a Jack Wood. Got a Grant Enfinger autographed. 2 signed Eric Jones. And then an unsigned of their ARCA driver, Daniel Dye. So maybe that's one I'll send to him later in the year. Then for the regular returns, got back a couple 3 hockey returns. First one is a signed card, 1 of 1 in I think about 3 weeks, from former NHL center and current general manager for the Milwaukee Admirals. Got back Scott Nickel. Always love adding to this set. This is one of the first hockey sets that I purchased. Always looking to add cards from that set whenever I can. And it's also nice too because it's a Sharks card. Then we got a couple of potential NHL prospects here. First one, I think he's a forward prospect. He plays in the QMJHL. I don't speak French, so I don't know what any of their team names mean. But got a 2 of 2 return from Justin Cote, who plays in Drummondville. Signed both of those. Took a few months. And then we got a goaltender. I'm not sure if he's eligible to be drafted or if he's even being considered to be a prospect. But got a 2 of 2 success from Halifax Mooseheads. Goaltender Brady James. Again, another one that took about 4 or 5 months or something like that. We have a former college football quarterback. Did some research on this, was able to find an address. I think this guy has some cards in the 2014 Upper Deck college prospects. Maybe he's in a couple other sets, I don't know. But I've heard good things about him, so figured why not. And it's a 2 of 2 return from former Cincinnati quarterback Gunnar Kiel. Kind of thought for a second it might have been Desmond Ritter, but it's not. It's the guy I sent to more recently. But really glad that one worked. Then we have a former football coach. This guy coached North Dakota State, coached Tulsa and Wisconsin. He won a Division II championship with North Dakota State back in the day. This is a 2 of 2 success, signed on the back from Don Morton. So he signed in pen on the back. And then this was a surprise return. I would have sent this sometime after the NFL draft last year. I didn't keep track of any of those that I sent out. So this is coming back from former Purdue defensive lineman and current Lions player Derek Barnes. He was selected in the 4th round of the 2021 NFL draft. So that took almost a year. Really big surprise with that one. Did not expect to see that one come back. We have a MLB return. This is a 2 of 2 success coming back from former MLB pitcher Mike Caldwell, who had over 100 wins in his career. Then we have a 2 college baseball head coach returns. First one is from an active coach, signing 2 of 2. Got back the St. Louis coach, Darren Hendrickson. So he signed that one with his name, and this one as Coach Hendrickson. He's got over 900 wins in his career. Then we have a former college baseball head coach. He also coached at the pro level, I think, one of the minor league teams. But this is a 2 of 2 success from longtime Lamar head coach Jim Gilligan, I think. He had over 1,300 wins in his career, all with Lamar University. Then we have a college basketball head coach. There's something off with the counter that I have for the coaches that I have that are active, so I'm going to have to check on that. That's why the number's not written down for how many I have right now. But this is a 2 of 2 success from UAB head coach Andy Kennedy. He also coached, where was it? 1 year at Cincinnati and then several years at Ole Miss, if I remember correctly. But a very nice signature there. Then kind of a new addition to the collection. Not going to be super focused on this. Mainly just going for legends and champions and everything like that. But got National Soccer Hall of Fame coach at the collegiate level, signing 2 of 2, Jerry Yeagley. This one did get placed back into the envelope a little too quickly, and it smeared onto the front of the other photo. But he is the former longtime head coach for the IU men's soccer team. Here's the other one. It smeared off onto it. This one didn't come off too bad in the envelope. But he won multiple championships. I think he's the winningest at the Division I level for men's soccer. Multiple coach of the year. And like I said, he's a Hall of Famer. And he's considered one of the most successful coaches in soccer of all time. For men's, that could very well be true. But I'm going to have to argue that this next guy is the most successful of all time, at least for American soccer. This is a 2 of 2 success coming back from 22-time national champion winning head coach Anson Dorrance of North Carolina. So he coached for a short time the men's program, and he has been the only coach for the women's program at North Carolina, winning 21 NCAA recognized national titles, and then won AIAW back when they didn't do anything for the women's sports back in the day. But has over 1,000 wins at the collegiate level, has been coaching the women's program for over 40 years now. So just an amazing resume, fantastic coach. Was really surprised he signed, but really glad I sent off to him. And he's still the active head coach there as well. Last one here is a 2 of 3 return. I'm just going to show one because the other ones were gifts. But this is coming back from TV personality. I think he's a restaurateur or whatever the term is. Guy Fieri. So the reason I say 2 of 3 return is that I got my other 2 photos back. Those are to be gifts for my mom and my stepdad. Unfortunately, the one that was written out for my stepdad was not signed. The inscription was there, just not the autograph. So that's disappointing, but glad to get him back regardless. I'll figure something out to make it up to him. But a really nice way to start off the week. So let me know what you guys think. I also have another video that probably just premiered a little bit ago. If you haven't watched it already, it talks about all the players that signed for me in the past few years in football that are eligible for the NFL draft this week. But let me know what you guys think. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.